I'm like, I don't need no one thinking for me. No, I'm all right. I don't need you to tell me it's time to get jabbed. I don't care what you say anymore. This is my life. Go ahead with your own life and fuck all your blab. Keep it to yourself, it's my choice. Ooh, keep it to yourself, it's my choice. What up, y'all? Peace to Billy Joel, one of my old favorites. This is the Gospel According to Mark with a C. He is I and I am he. Just taking some time to tell you exactly what's on my mind. Thank you for joining me once again, my friends. And guys, if you've been on my channel long enough, you know that the word why is my favorite word in the whole world. That's the reason why I don't stay in just one lane. I'm all over the place, guys. You think you're on this channel for one thing, but any given time, I'm over here, I'm over there, I'm up there, I'm under there. You know what I mean? And that's the reason why I tell you exactly what's on my mind, and my mind is all over the place. But check it out, guys. I saw something earlier, and it really makes me think. And I want to put it to you guys because y'all need to see what's going on here, man. I need to know that it's not just me when it really counts. I mean, real talk, y'all. I want to know what's up with this. Now, I saw this story on the news earlier, and I looked it up. I saw it online, and it's true. You got the government, right? The White House. Guys, if I ever lose my channel, you got to catch me with my brothers, the Dark Council. All right, every Tuesday, 8:30, we rotate between all of our channels. Drunk 3PO, Abu Nas, Damajani, Fatal J, Lord Callus. These are my brothers, you know what I mean? So any one of our channels, I would be on, okay? But I'm pretty sure it's inevitable. Sooner or later, I'm gonna get kicked off this shit because I just think too much, guys, and I can't. I got freedom of thought. I got freedom of speech, and I must express myself. I gotta be me. So I saw this, and I want to bounce this off you guys. I want to bounce it off my brain. I want to know what's up. You got the White House objecting to the way the media covers the new Delta variant, okay? And they're saying that they don't appreciate how the media is taking it so seriously. Of all things, we are talking about a pandemic, right? So I would think that you can't overstate this thing. Isn't this kind of what they criticized the last guy for playing it down? But that's what the White House is doing. They want to play it down when it comes to people who have already gotten the jab because they don't want people to think that the jab isn't working, right? So let me just share this with you guys, all right? Because you can break it down better this way, okay? If I read it to you. CNN.com. We all love CNN. This is CNN. You know, fucking bullshit. All right, it says here, White House frustrated with hyperbolic and irresponsible coverage, sources say. And it says here, the White House is frustrated with what it views as alarmist and in some instances flat out misleading news coverage about the according to two senior Biden administration officials I spoke with Friday, both of whom requested anonymity to candidly offer their opinion. This is where we are, guys. This is where we are. People are afraid to actually speak these days. Doesn't anybody have a problem with the fact that this is where we are? I got to stand up on video and be like some type of freaking Autobot or Decepticon. Autobots transform and roll out. You know what I mean? That's me right now. All right, we just can't do straight talk anymore. We got to be talking in code. People are afraid to say what's actually on their mind that God gave them in their brain, you know, but that's where we are. Okay, so these guys, they spoke with anonymity to candidly offer their opinion on coverage of the CDC data released that suggests vaccinated Americans who become infected with the virus variant can infect others as easily as those who are unvaccinated. You know something? Fuck this. I'm just going to read it, guys, okay? I don't believe in doing that shit anyway. If they want to take it down, then shame on them, okay? Because all I'm doing is reading an article. I think that's still legal, right? So it says here, at the heart of the matter is the news media's focus on breakthrough infections, which the CDC has said are rare. Of course, it's rare. Nothing to see here. All right, don't do any of your own research and find out how many people are adversely being affected by the vaccine. No, I said it. Okay, fuck that. Anyway, In some instances, poorly framed headlines and cable news sirens wrongly suggested that vaccinated Americans are just as likely to spread the disease as unvaccinated Americans. Now we're trying to have it both ways. We're saying that they're not just as likely, even though a lot of people already admitted that the vaccine is there to lessen the chances of actually dying, not getting or transmitting, right? That's what the argument has been. So why are they objecting to this? I don't know. They want to have it both ways. But that isn't quite the case. Vaccinated Americans still have a far lower chance of becoming infected with the coronavirus, and thus they are responsible for far less the spread of the disease. So now we're playing the fucking blame game, right? Just make sure that you blame those unvaccinated people. That's what's important, okay? We want to make sure that you do that. Don't take it upon yourselves as vaccinated people. We want to make sure that we demonize those people over there, okay? Let's keep the blame where it belongs. The media's coverage doesn't match the moment, one of Biden's officials told me. It has been hyperbolic and frankly irresponsible in a way that hardens vaccine hesitancy. The biggest problem we have is unvaccinated people getting and spreading the virus. So in other words, what they're saying is if unvaccinated people were to find out that you can actually still get the virus and pass the virus on, then they might be even more hesitant to actually get the virus, because after all, if you still have to wear a mask and you still have to socially distance and all that stuff, well then what's the point of the whole thing, right? You're not supposed to answer that question. You're not supposed to ask it. You're not supposed to seek the answer to it. So, just forget about that. So that's what they're looking to head off. They're looking to head off unvaccinated people asking the question, well, what's the point of it all? And actually, they're looking to head off vaccinated people starting to wonder, what's the point of it all? You hear more people doing that too. Of course, they don't want to admit that. Okay, but at the heart of this is something that's even more disturbing, which is, who is the White House? Who are they to be going into these various news outlets and dictating to them how they report their news, as if the public actually is a bunch of dumbasses where we can't make up our own mind? All right, now for everybody who thinks this is cool, you just took yourself out of the conversation because you're just proving the government has to think for you. All right. So don't try to debate or argue with me because you don't have what it takes. Just wait to get your cues from your government. OK, that's what they're trying to say that you must do. All right. Before you try to make up your mind about anything, before you try to objectively think about anything, you need to know what their government official stand on it is. And that's the only thing that the news will be permitted to report. So you see, CNN, as we always knew anyway, they get their marching orders from the government. Everything has to be government approved. That's the reason why you look on YouTube now and you see all of these doctors being silenced and all of these different sources just disappearing, all of these differences of opinion, because they don't think that people are smart enough to make up their own minds about anything anymore. Now you tell me how healthy that is. You tell me how respectful that is of your population, where you want to actually train them where they can't think. You have to give them a line of thought. You have to control everything they see and everything they hear. And you have to approve of it, lest they start thinking something that is not permissible for them to think. And of course, like I said, for everybody out there who thinks that's fine, well, you just took yourself out of the conversation, okay? Because you've proven that you need the government to do the thinking for you. That's what it is. What does it harm that you hear different things here and there? I think that most of the advances that we've had in this world came from the fact that we entertained different trains of thought, and you had the ability to be able to distinguish between what is of merit and what is actually bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But apparently that's not how we live anymore. Remember how we used to see, certain bits of information and it would say something like, this is just for entertainment purposes or whatever. And, they leave it to you to make up your mind about what you're watching. But now we don't have that anymore. And somehow we think we're better for this. We think we're smarter for this. Well, the only thing that I'm asking you is why? Why? Why does the government feel the need to intervene in what it is that you're seeing? I remember when I was a kid, with my brother, and say I would hit my brother or he would hit me, and we would go running to my mom to tell. And the first one to get there would be like, "Don't believe anything they say, they're gonna lie." You know what I mean? And it was a clear It was clear to her that one of us was lying. It was clear to her that one of us was trying to hide something, usually the one who said that. Don't believe what they're going to say. You know, it's the same thing. It's juvenile, you know? But listen, guys, it's just me. These are the thoughts that I have late at night on the weekends and stuff like that. And I just want to put it out there for you. You know what I mean? Like I said, you arguing about it, you know, whoever might argue about it, doesn't even hold water anymore. Because if you do that, like I said, what you're basically doing is arguing that you need the government to think for you, you know? So I gotcha. Checkmate, no matter what, okay? Not this time. So anyway, for the rest of you who actually do believe in thinking, even if you think that I'm full of crap, that's fine. At least you're thinking about something. You know what I mean? And that's what's missing. But anyway, guys, you can get in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about all of this. As always, you can like, you can share, you can subscribe. Thank you for rocking with me, and I will catch you on the next one. This is The Gospel According to Mark with a C. Rock on.